One. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I am once again your host, Dragon on Your Shirt, and here in the commentator booth, I have Witty Evil.
Hello. It's nice to be here.
All right, and today we are actually going to be doing a head-to-head between berrrries and SafetyCircle.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
What's
Hold
up?
up. I just realized I messed something up, but I'm gonna fix that super quick. Well, anyway, with that being said, while I'm doing that, when you guys are ready, go ahead and get your rerolls in. Or
You have
Alrighty.
3 rerolls in total, and please announce them verbally so we can keep track of them here.
I'm gonna keep this.
I will also keep this.
ooh, so
That was easy peasy.
quick question: what did you two roll?
Bolty.
Pump action.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wait, is that-
safety got.
I'm
Hell yeah!
590.
Frickin' safety got the Mossberg 590. That's a holy grail roll right there.
That
All
was
right.
what I am thinking. Hey, I'm getting
Absolutely
attacked right
beautiful.
now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, am I good to go? I hear some
you know what?
patrols.
We'll skip
Hey,
the
I don't-
final words. You guys get going. The final words is
I
violence.
just lost my bonus right off the bat.
Oh,
Oh no!
It's not. I don't have
Shoot
any
them
ammo,
so
dude.
six.
yeah, that's. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and mute and deafen you guys, and I guess just get going when you're ready.
Perfect.
All right. All right. So with that being said, they should be off. Berrrries and SafetyCircle doing their first head-to-head. All right.
They're diverging a little right at the start here. Berrrries
That
choosing
is-
to go through those green hallways, and safety circle going right down the middle.
Very interesting to see. They both just made it into the green corridor.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see what they do. It's always exciting to see a head-to-head because you get to see how the two different runners tackle their run.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, right from the get-go, you can tell that berrrries is a little more careful, a little more
Kinda sucky to
stealthy.
lose the bonus right off the
Yep.
bat. That's what I'm thinking.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Jesus.
safety circle going aggressive there,
Come on.
making up for that stealth bonus with speed.
Mhm.
All right. There it is.
All right. What do we have here? Berrrries just rolled himself a single point pistol, getting the dummy thick Makarov, or as it's actually
I'm feeling
called,
amped.
the PM. For those who don't know what that is, it's essentially just a Makarov with double stack magazines and a
And
built-in
a
laser
Lost the
sight.
bonus anyways.
All right, and we have
All right. Untangle.
SafetyCircle is now getting into it.
Into that first hold, they did get a Desert Eagle. You can see there in their first supply point.
That ain't too bad.
No, it
But
ain't.
love to see the Desert Eagle. Ooh, he's really laying it down on the SO6. His statics are already up. Oh, he's having to make a quick reload. And SafetyCircle is already done, and just like that, berrrries has just made it in to his hold respectively.
Oh my goodness.
It's berrrries' turn
I'm amped.
to get into the first hold.
Sharing the spotlight beautifully, these two.
Hell yeah.
Nice. No alerts.
But those Sosigs are
Make
going
that
down
thing.
nice and quick. That laser
You didn't
is
see nothing but
finding their heads nice and easy.
Definitely looks like berrrries has been doing this for a good while, and he's already got the statics taken care of. berrrries also.
Very quick there.
You just say very quick? You're fired. You're fired. I will mail a physical letter of a sign of resignation. All right. Either way,
if
Safety.
the can do it, I can do it.
Nothing.
I can't wait for this week's cookout.
That.
Uh,
But
Alright.
they're making
Well, I think we're
both of
doing
them
pretty
are
good.
in that second
Things
supply hold
considered.
there.
yes, sir. I'm
Or
willing to
supply
bet
point.
both of them are gonna roll the.
I think we'll just keep what we got. I mean, there's no sense in getting rid of anything right now. I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, Safety Circle
Making
is
you eat
more
those
than
Wish I didn't
words.
have.
more than
hand cannon.
content
I
with
don't need
his
this. But
Mossberg and his Deagle.
I mean, at least it's pretty much.
It is a nice kit, I must admit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he couldn't have asked for a better roll. I'm gonna be honest.
And that Deagle does have lots of recoil, but who needs a semi-auto shotgun when you have 50 AE?
And it looks like Safety Circle is now in his hold. Let's see how he does.
1, 2.
Ooh, counting them off.
4, 5. Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting to know all those holds before they go.
All right.
But berrrries here
Oh,
got
no, no.
the tactical spas.
Yep.
And got a
All right, the
stop
Hardens
for
are
it.
up for Safety Circle. He's already got. Ooh, he's got the 3 down. He's got 4, 5, and that is it for the Hardens for Safety Circle. Actually doing a decent job keeping on top of the reloads there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
really
reloaded
making
with
that
one in the chamber, I think.
really making that pump action shotgun work for him.
2, 3. Easy money. Guys, you just tried that. You don't have to come back over here. You know, I just.
Safety Circle is really getting aggressive on the SOSIGs, doing a good job keeping their population down.
Just shutting them down.
Right as they jumped into it.
We're up top.
All right, the swarms are up for Safety Circle. He's
Oh my god.
and just as we were yapping,
Oh.
berrrries has just got into the hold himself.
Fun.
And it looks like while Safety Circle was in his hold, he got himself a spot.
Could have done a lot better on that.
Mm-hmm.
Finicky shotguns.
All right, Safety Circle done with
Pump action
his
there.
hold and hold 2.
How do you think it works?
Just both of them just doing a good job sharing the spotlight. I love seeing this. I love seeing.
Yeah. Taking turns there. Very
Alright.
easy on us.
The Hardens are up.
Oh my god.
And
Ooh.
just like that,
Oh,
they are
Berries,
down. I
honestly.
think Berries might have gotten a slightly faster
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Harden clear. All thanks
I
to
do
that.
think so.
All thanks to that pump action shotgun he got in the meantime.
That semi-auto there for
No, that's a pump.
berries
No, that's a
is
pump action
doing-
shotgun.
Maybe I did.
Well, technically, but he's using it in the semi-auto mode.
Well, it's still a pump action shotgun. Change
you're
my
right. You're right.
mind. New argument in chat: is the SPAS 12 a semi-automatic or is it a pump action?
I'm up here, Betty. Come get me.
All right, the swarms are up for berries, and oh my lord, that was a great lineup on the
Oh.
swarms. Oh man,
Oh,
good job on berries on taking out those swarms there.
That was absolutely
Wow.
beautiful. Lightning fast clear of those
Dang,
swarms.
That's all I would need, anyways.
That's what
that
you
was
love to see.
that was pretty slick.
Alright, come on. Give me a good roll here.
Berries over here just
Don't be
so
so
fast
stupid.
at racking the pump on that shotgun that
They
it's
are.
almost a semi-automatic.
Mm.
And in the meantime, Safety Circle, he rolled for the 6-point assault rifle, getting himself a VZ. Ooh, that's
I think that's a VZ. Yeah.
it is a VZ. He got, well, he didn't get the worst VZ. He got at least the one with the tactical rails, but
Keep you around.
that
Yeah,
seven.
one with the rails. It's got a stock. There
Mhm.
are worse assault rifles in that pool.
Yeah, the only thing that's really going to hurt him is he's stuck to 30-round mags only. Oh, did he? berrrries just
Interesting choice from berrrries there.
rolling
Getting
a...
the bolt action. Ooh, probably for the sight, but sadly, that one bolt action doesn't come with a sight.
He got the one that
Try
doesn't
not
help.
taking any damage, so we'll go
Yeah.
secret
Hmm.
sauce.
But both of them encountering a sentinel at the same time there.
Mhm.
Both dispatching them nice and quick.
Dealing with the canker sores. Honestly, I kind of want to ask if shooting the canker sores is part of the strategy, or they just hate them that much. I want to know how
Yeah.
many canker sore haters we have.
What was that?
Hmm.
Business, dude.
Yeah, because while shooting them can clear them, why does that matter? You can just run by them. Maybe you just got to get all that pent-up anger out, you know? There's not anything else you can shoot
Are you
out
kidding
at.
me?
So.
It's
You
good
saw me?
target practice.
I hate
All right,
you.
and just like
Target
that,
practice
safety
is
circle
exactly-
is in his hold.
Terrible.
Analyzing
Well.
system.
This doesn't make
See how we do.
Using full use of that full auto there, mowing down Sosigs as they come up.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy encryptions there, hardened encryptions, sorry, just spawned. Took the first few down, nice and quick.
Hell yeah, definitely keeping good pace.
I'm not done yet.
Really putting the work in the for that VZ, and in the meantime, berrrries had just made it into the hold himself. Oh wait, are they both going to be at the top of Inclinator together? Hey!
God.
Oh,
So
nope.
bad.
Safety
Not
circle
yet.
just...
Safety circle is down at the bottom, dispatching the last of those hardened encryptions.
Look at that.
Nice
What are we
clear
doing?
there. Especially
Sir.
since an
Ooh.
Inclinator, the encryptions are so far away.
Yes, sir. berrrries over there sniping at the hardens. Oh, he's taking the
yeah.
zip line down.
Hmm. Getting a little closer.
Ooh, nice
And
clear on the
very
hardens
nice
from
clear.
berrrries.
Advancing to next system link.
There they are. Now they're at the top of the Inclinator with each
Oh
other.
man.
A little party at the top.
You know what they say. What happens at the top of Inclinator?
Mm. What happens at the top of Inclinator stays at the top of Inclinator.
Either way, the swarms are up for safety circle. He's already taken out one of them.
Taken out 2 or 3, I think.
got-
That was the last one.
Oh, that was the last one. Man, while we were yapping, he was.
Get out of that.
While we're yapping, they're all just clearing it. Love to see that.
berrrries. 2 of the swarm encryptions for berrrries are down already.
Down
Trying to
right
snipe
outside.
that last one down from the top.
It's really nice
but
to
got
see
another one
the.
sitting down.
It's
Oh,
really nice. It's really nice to see the sheer opposites we have going here. berrrries over here sniping them with the shotgun, while safety circle is getting aggressive with that VZ.
mhm.
Dead?
It's like they have split personality here.
Two.
Yeah, 2 sides of the same coin.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Recursive encryptions here for safety circle.
Yes, sir. All right, he's already got the first, making his way down to the second here. And that is it
Beautiful
for the
clear.
recursives for
Alright, well, we made time
safety
on
circle.
We did absolutely dog shit at taking home.
All right,
And then
Whipping out
recursives-
that
ooh!
pistol, berrrries,
using the PM to
get rid of
take
those
out the first recursive,
on the
sliding down the zip line.
swarm encryptions.
Oh no,
And,
So rudely interrupted by
Damn,
a Sosig.
taking some hits, and that is it
I think.
for the
Very
recursives for
quick
berrrries.
clear. Very nice work there.
And a little bit more.
Making his way back up to the top to get over to the next supply point.
I hate how this thing. ejects
Yeah.
right on top of itself. Which I don't think is
Uh,
the best idea.
yes, sir. They're on their way to the void. Just
Yeah, I'm going to pray at the altar. Hopefully, they get something good.
58. That's all. Don't know what the gun is.
Well, they both did absolutely wonderful on Inclinator there. Inclinator is infamous for being hard with
Yes,
those
sir.
long
We've-
sightlines and all those hiding places for Sosigs, but they both did absolutely wonderful.
yes, sir. We've seen some a lot of deaths happen on Inclinator. We've seen quite a few deaths to the cinder block as well, which is surprising.
Yeah,
No
getting
sh-
squashed there.
No
Ooh.
shade to the blockheads out there, but you gotta look both ways before you cross the cinder block
Didn't
lanes.
trigger.
Exactly. Yeah. Learn that when you're just a little weenie.
Mhm.
Look both ways before getting crushed by a cinder block.
Override token.
So,
Alrighty.
out of all
So,
the holds to have the third hold
comes
in,
the
what would you have to
time
say
to decide
is
whether
the second worst? Because I
this is
think
good
everyone can agree third hold on Inclinator is the worst.
just fine.
Mm-hmm. Inclinator is absolutely terrible.
Prepping for
Absolutely
the
terrible,
future.
especially on the third there. But, as opposed for other holds, I don't exactly have memorized what the other third holds have. But if I had to pick one to not have third in, probably Hydro. That is also very big.
Hydro
I-
has.
I
I didn't know
dislike it.
Hydro had a third hold. I thought it was only.
Keep the shoddy.
I
on
don't
the
know.
fifth.
I don't know. That's what I was
But-
saying. I don't know if what has a third hold, but
For later.
if any of the holds could have a third hold, I wouldn't want it to be Hydro.
I feel like I would actually like a third hold on Hydro
Alright.
because.
You
Well-
want Hydro?
No.
Ooh, looks like
Make it
Berries
through.
over here rolled himself an L85 with the 60-round tumors.
I'm really
Ooh,
glad that I
very
found
nice. Casket mags.
that.
Beautiful.
Makes a huge
But
difference.
I think while we were yapping, Safety Circle also got a little something something.
Literally anything.
Let's take a look.
I think
VZ,
safety.
they're still holding. Got a suppressor though.
Hell yeah, he's gooching it up. He's taking the VZ and he's making it work. Let's see. Nova saying that Hub has hold 3, which might be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. I have done a few holds in Metro, or a few hold
What
3s in
did I get?
Metro, and
Did you see me? Did
I
you
feel
see
like
me?
it's on par
Oh,
with
son of a-
Inclinator as far as pain hold.
Oh,
Mm,
There's
yeah,
no good
Hub is
there's
not nice.
yeah, the hub there's
Keep
ooh,
losing bonuses
Safety
left
Circle
and right.
has
What are you
made it
doing?
into the 4th hold,
Analyzing
and
Okay.
Berries isn't too far behind.
Made it right into Void there. That hold is going to start to sweet.
Alright.
stealth encryption detected.
All right, the stealths are up.
Safety Circle is just lamenting the stealths, and I have to agree, especially in Void here, those white particles from the Void just camouflage those stealths.
Yeah, it can definitely trip you up, but it looks like he's just
6.
about. I thi-
Unlucky.
Okay, he's got one more, and with that being said, Berries has also just made it into the 4th
Back
hold.
to my abode.
System layer.
Where is it?
Analyzing
Where are
system.
you going to be, Mr. Polymorphic?
Different strategies for the
Yes,
hold
sir.
here.
We've got
We have Safety Circle holding at the back, and then Berries running around.
Drop something.
yeah. We have. It's almost like we have two different philosophies going on. We've got the Plato and Socrates of the community here.
Now, berrrries is getting rid of those stealth encryptions.
He's still working on it. I think he's lost one of them, and in the meantime, SafetyCircle is working on his polymorph. All right, tacking away at him. berrrries just got done with the stealths, and just like that, SafetyCircle is now done with his polymorph. It's weird. berrrries is just a little bit behind, but they're also surprisingly starting to get in sync a little bit.
Yeah, berrrries has been catching up a little here.
What? Oh, that was unfortunate.
Oh, he took a
Safety
hit.
catching a stray shot there.
Maybe that's the key. You gotta angle this guy to the side. So he actually ejects to the side.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you
lost
though.
hope on this one, so
I'm surprised there's no fifth hold in Void.
Yeah, that would be good for a fifth hold. But the polymorphic up for berrrries there, picking away at it. And the regenerative is now up for SafetyCircle.
Yes, sir. Let's see what they do. All right. Ooh. The polymorph is way far away from berrrries, and the Sosigs are starting to put the pressure on him. I'm surprised berrrries hasn't just gone up and... Oh, there he goes. He's getting aggressive with it. They're both getting aggressive with their respective encryptions. The Sosigs putting the pressure on both of them. Oh, man. I really hope we don't... You know what? SafetyCircle's got it. He's got it. Come on. Come on, guys. You got this.
Making sure those
Oh,
inside...
yes, SafetyCircle.
Yes! Both of them getting rid of their
Hell
respective
yes.
encryptions.
Oh, that was...
SafetyCircle finishing off that fourth hold.
That was getting a little close. I was almost concerned we were going to see a double death in Void.
Oh,
That would have been
was worried.
heartbreaking. All right. berrrries over here taking back to his defensive position. You know, taking a aggressive spot. Ooh. Looks like he's making himself some distance. Going to make good do of the spread with his spots over there.
Yeah, that shotgun is going to serve him well with that.
All right, the regenerative is up. Taking a few shots. Ooh, he's only got like a handful of... Oh!
Ooh,
That was
beautiful.
a good regenerative clear. berrrries making it up.
Didn't even need to reload.
That
Nice
was
and quick.
that was a solid regenerative clear.
Yes, yes, it was. SafetyCircle picking his way into the supply point here in Presidio.
Ooh, he's
Taking the vent route, which I haven't seen lots of. That's
yes,
rare.
sir. Straight up some imposture behavior from SafetyCircle. Do not never trust this guy. You can tell a lot about a man about how he goes through institution.
Yeah. That should be the new personality test. Just throw someone in institution and see how they navigate around. But looks like SafetyCircle living up to their name, getting lots of safety in the form of shield dogs.
Yes, sir. He
those
got
are shield
himself
dogs, at
a interesting role. Got a single shot 50 BMG. Got the
Ooh.
I forget what the name of that one is, but it's the very tube-like looking one.
Yeah, it's just a tube. Is that the BFG?
It's something like that. I think that one specifically is the TAC 50, or at least that's its in-game name.
Yeah, yeah. I think that makes sense.
I already got rid of the ammo for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be that useful.
Looks like
Getting
he,
rid of the shotgun there for safety.
you know, I'm surprised he didn't keep it, considering that shotguns are actually, from what I've seen, better at taking out the cursors. He got himself a grip for his VC.
Sure
He,
thing.
you know, I respect. I respect gooching out your gun.
Yep. You're not going to perform well if you don't feel well. You gotta make it look
You know?
pretty.
You gotta swag out, especially during the tournament run. You gotta
Of
let
course.
everyone know you ball like that.
Yeah, if there's one time to put on a performance, it's during a tournament.
Mhm.
Look at that, I finally hit one of those on the first try.
Yep.
Wonderful work
Well,
there.
there you have
by
it. Safety Circle was using them for target practice, I think. I'll definitely ask for sure.
Yes, very good question for at the end here. What? And with that, Safety Circle has started the 5th hold.
Yes, sir. He's in it.
Here we go.
He's in it to win it.
Launched
Ready,
on top
ready
of the
to
turbine.
kill and grill.
That is a grenade.
Berrrries also getting an anti-material rifle there. Keeping the shotgun though,
Right.
getting rid of the
Yes,
pistol.
sir.
Where are you?
All right.
Let's see if
Berry, Safety Circle. Oh, he's at the top of turbine. The polymorph is up for him. He's focusing on the Sosix though. All right, he's got it. He's got it down to the cheesy bites. Tacking away at him. Got the 2 more, and that's it for the polymorph for Safety Circle.
Nice.
That was a pretty good polymorph clear, I'd have to say.
I didn't get up here fast enough.
Not
That's a cascading encryption for you,
too
but
shabby.
all the same, a
Again?
wonderful clear.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I say polymorph again?
I'm terrible.
Yes,
I
you
don't
did.
know. I don't know why,
I'll
but
forgive
that
you this
one,
time.
that one feels more like a polymorph than the polymorphic
really.
for some reason.
Polymorphic. Well, yeah. It does change while you shoot at it.
Exactly.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
polymorphs.
Yeah, I get that.
Ready?
All right, the orthogonal is up. Time to see how Safety Circle handles it. He's already tacking away. He's got the shield dog, so he has to focus on the orthag. Is it being
show us that
nice?
last
Nope.
face.
The orthogonal does not want to
Oh.
work with our runner here.
Went
Oh my
below
Oh.
god.
the
Oh my
platform.
god.
The
Turned right
orthogonal
away
giving
from
him the cold shoulder.
Oh, really?
Oh my
Oh, that
goodness.
poor guy. Hey, he got it.
Oh, phew.
Oh,
Finally.
Turned around now.
you know, I swear,
Alright,
sometimes you gotta bring like some flowers and a box of chocolates for the orthogonal before it. Let's let you have your way. It just be
Gotta
like
treat
that.
them right.
The orthogonal is a fickle mistress.
Indeed.
One day she's nice to her runners, the other day she's a cold, heartless something.
All right. Well, Berrrries there got API 556 in those 60-round casket mags for the L85.
Sounds better.
That's gonna make quick work of a lot of the Sosigs. And Safety Circle
Safety
here.
Circle. Pre-empting the shield dog for when the refractive pops up. The refractive is up. He's switching over to his 50 cal. He's got 1 shot. Getting a reload in there. Come on, you got this. 2 shots.
Second shot.
Come on. 3 shots.
Third. Should only take a couple
Taking
more.
another
here.
shield.
Popping that shield, making sure he's all protected.
And that's 4
Oh.
shots on the refractive. Safety Circle has got it.
Hey, 119. You know what? I'll take that. That's
Very
not too
nice.
bad.
All
Very
right,
nice.
perfect. And in the
And with that,
meantime,
Berrrries starts the 5th and final hold.
yes, sir. Here, let me go ahead and let's see. Here, I can just. Here, I'll just do that.
Berrrries making sure no Sosigs will interrupt his time with that cascading encryption. Speak of the devil, cascading encryption there. Splitting it off into those little chunks. That 60-round magazine serving him very well. making sure that he can get through that entire thing.
Analyzing system.
Yes, sir.
Now we're in
Safety
the
Circle doing
second
a
phase.
solid job. Ooh, looks like he got himself some APIs to go with the L85 there. That's... Love to see some incendiary action. Everybody...
I do really like me some
Yep,
incendiary.
everybody loves a roasted wiener. Am I right?
Oh yes.
Anytime
Roasted.
I see those Sosigs grilling, I just get hungry. I can hear the sizzle. All right, his
Mouth
orthogonal is
watering.
up. Switching over to the Sposs, taking a few good shots out of it. Ooh,
Getting many
He-
of those.
that was pretty good there. Hold up.
Oh, gotta make sure you
Oh,
have
no.
one in the chamber there. But
He's chasing it. He should
With
have
that
one more side to
shield
go.
dog,
He's gonna have
he
to
don't-
chase it. The
doesn't have to worry
orthogonal
about
now
those
giving
Sosigs.
berries the cold shoulder. Oh, come on.
going
Oh, he's got
under
to
the platform.
I think he's got to reload.
Oh,
Yep, he's reloading. He's
that's
reloading.
rough.
Come on, you got this. Chase that orthogonal down. It was meant to be.
Get it!
Come on.
Come on, show us your face.
Oh,
Orthogonal,
the
please.
orthogonal even giving him a fucking slap.
No. Come on. There.
You hate to see. He
Yes.
got it. He worked an
Yes.
angle.
That is tragic.
Oh, that just a little sliver there to work with.
Oh
but
man.
berries made it work.
Yes, indeed. Well, now that he made it past the orthogonal, he's pretty much a shoo-in.
Just got one last encryption to go.
Exactly.
And
the
he's got
one.
an intervention to deal with that.
An intervention? Alright, if I don't see at least one 360 no-scope on that refractive from berries, he is DQ'd. DQ'd, 0 score,
Disqualified.
banned from the server.
Oh.
It's mandatory. We discussed this. It's in the rules. It's in the contract.
Yeah. Yeah. Read it out. Big bold letters. If you don't do a 360 no scope with the intervention.
Alright,
You're
he's got
out.
bullet boost. Getting the intervention. He's got 1 shot, 2 shots.
2 shots.
Alright, come on. You got it. You got it.
Almost.
3 shots.
3 shots. This
All right.
should be the last one here.
And
there
there's the
we
4th
go.
shot. Berries. Both of our runners completing it. Let's see. What do we have here?
Advanced
We've got a
1145500.
Yes, sir.
1,145,500.
Let me go ahead and pull them in and get them
Berries
to
there.
look at their score for us so we can jot it down. All right. Hello, gents. I gotta congratulate you on the good job getting through your runs there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super quick, if you guys can pull up your thing so we can get your score down real fast, that'd be appreciated.
I've got berries. Now,
Mm-hmm.
safety circle. 1192950. Beautiful work. Wait a minute. Oopsies.
You all good?
Forgot a 0 there.
Don't forget the 0. That would be catastrophic.
That shouldn't matter too much.
Especially with
That'll be
that score there.
But yes, beautiful work
But no,
from
you
both
guys,
of you.
you guys did absolutely phenomenal. I loved watching you guys. You guys were pretty much neck and neck in terms of being in close in times.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, you
Hopefully,
guys.
put on a good show.
Yeah, Berries, you're right on. You were hot on Safety Circle's tail there.
Ah,
I definitely rushed it a bit, I think.
yeah. I
so
tend to play a little slow, anyways, so that kind of makes sense.
All right. That's perfectly all right. Unfortunately, Berries, I got to tell you, I didn't see a 360 no-scope with that intervention. So you are
I'm disqualified,
you're,
man.
you're
That's
DQ'd.
Who's listening to those rules?
But no, jokes aside, it's actually very interesting how close you guys were in terms of like going for rolls and stuff. Like I think there was only small differences, but you both rolled for the anti-material rifle at the end there.
I've been
Yeah.
seeing other people use this, and it clears that final encryption way too fast.
Yeah, it's same for me. I've always had trouble with the final one because I never had the idea of using like a larger caliber rifle.
Mhm.
I'm like, how do people
Yep.
get a good time on this? And I was like, oh
Yep.
yeah, just if you just get a bigger gun, it helps a little
Well,
bit.
Cheaper
Well,
to buy
funny-
one of these than get the grappling gun. So
Well, funny
True.
enough, believe it or not, I think there's been some changes made to the refractive that make it to where the shotguns actually do more damage than the anti-mats, and it all
So,
has
yeah, I've been seeing this.
yeah.
Is that confirmed?
It
I always
is-
thought that it would
It
take
is
just one
confirmed.
pellet.
I've seen it quite a few times. I've seen people get like 2 shots with a bullet boosted shotgun on the
Wow.
refractive. And I think what happened
Wow.
is Anton changed it to where when you shoot it and it goes to switch positions, it does that like a few seconds slower to let all the pellets hit it.
I
So
Few
see.
milliseconds
Yeah.
slower there.
Yeah.
basically Anton just making that shotgun meta stronger than it needed to be.
Yeah. So there's
I
a reason
should've
for me to
kept
carry.
in 5.9.
There's a reason for me to carry double aught buck again, huh?
Pretty much. I think double up buck might do the most damage, but I've seen most people
Yeah,
use number
per
4 at the
pellet.
same time. But
Yeah, I've been rocking number 4 for most of the encryptions because it just makes more sense. But
Mhm.
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 Well, shoot. I guess with that all being said, how do you guys feel about your run?
it was pretty good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You obviously saw my mess up with your orthogonal, but it happens. It happens. Didn't want
It's-
to cooperate.
that-
If I didn't whiff the beginning of it, I wouldn't have had to deal with the rest of it. So
It's all right.
it is what it is.
The orthogonal just be like that. Sometimes it wants to play nice. Other times it gives our runners the cold shoulder. It's almost as if you gotta show up with flowers and a box of chocolates for the orthogonal.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, I was pretty happy with my run. Only last week when I started practicing, I could not do a full 5-hold consistently. So I'm
Oh,
pretty
wow.
happy.
Well,
I
hell
did
yeah.
some runs yesterday. I beat all of them. Did one run before this and beat it. And I was like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good now.
Nice.
Well, that's amazing, dude. Holy
Yeah,
holy
it's,
smokes.
The main reason is I'm an old hallways player, and I never learned the new encryptions, which really came back to bite me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one-
Regen kicked my ass for a long time. I was like, how the hell are you supposed to clear this thing?
Dude, I feel that when the new encryptions popped in, I was like, "What is this hell?"
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm happy I'm starting to get the hang of things.
yeah, that was definitely really solid. You both did a phenomenal job. With that being said, we are open to take questions from the chat. I do have.
Ooh.
Oh, go on.
I have a question. We were discussing this earlier, Dragon and I. We were wondering if you guys used those sentinels as target practice, those floating mines.
The Sentinels. Oh, those
Yeah.
are like the ones that explode if you
Yeah,
shoot 'em?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just shoot them because I like to go slow and I don't want to feel rushed. If that makes sense. I know you can
Alright.
just run by them and like they'll like never hit you, but for me, it's just I'd rather not have to deal with it.
It depends.
Good
Oh.
strategy
There
there.
you go. Well, let's see. I don't see too many questions in chat. I think you guys just basically left everyone dumbfounded.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, they're just
Ooh,
they're
their
just
socks
impressed.
off.
They're like, "Damn, that shit was good." Nope, no notes. All right. Well, I guess with that being said, I'll just ask you guys the big question. Get that over with. Why hot dogs?
Why hot dogs? It's a great
It's got
question.
the best movement system of any VR game.
That honestly, that is true.
I love it too much. Plus, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's also like no other VR game has done guns as good as H3 yet at all.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like
This feels way too good.
it's like the main reason when people when I'm doing my thing and people are like, "Do you recommend H3 VR?" and I'm like, "Yes and no." On one hand, it's a great game. On the second hand, it's going to ruin VR shooters for you forever.
That is true.
Yeah.
Every other
100%.
shooter I've played, it just feels so bad. Not like I'm being a little dramatic,
Yeah.
but
It doesn't feel the same. It's like with the other
Yeah.
VR shooters compared to H3, it's like it feels like there's something missing.
I definitely agree with you
It's
there.
the movement.
Yeah.
It's the movement and all of the gun mechanics. I mean, you just can't beat clicking down on the stick to do those types of things or pushing forward.
Hell yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
guess with that
Beautiful.
all being said, the scores are in. The questions are answered. Do you guys have anything you want to say to chat before we close this out?
Thank you for watching. That's all I got.
Hi, Mom.
Lovely. All right. Well, with that all said and done, to everyone in chat, keep practicing, stay hydrated, and we will see you in the next First to Worst. Later.
Woo!